Aquaman, Aquaman, however you want to pronounce it. I just got back from watching Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and here's my honest review. Spoilers ahead. So as some of you may know, this is the last DCEU film before they reboot it with James Gunn's universe, and they ended it so bad. Oh my god. So this film starts with what looks like it's about to be a really cool action scene, only to be Aquaman playing with some toys to make his little son Arthur Jr. laugh. We then get sort of a montage and a bit of a recap of Aquaman catching up on his life, being a father and trying to be king, which really he isn't enjoying. While this is happening, Black Manta, who is the villain of this film, is plotting his plan to kill Aquaman. Now, Black Manta, as a villain, I think in the comics works really good. In the movies, I don't think they've done a really good job. Honestly, I think they just keep letting him down. And yeah, I don't know. Personally, not loving it. But he stumbles across the black magic trident, which enhances his hatred for Aquaman. It gives him this sort of power to become stronger, which he uses to his advantage. There's also a moment in this film which tackles a bit of the climate change in which the ocean is facing. And Aquaman, being the king, has the idea to go up to the surface and to try to connect with the humans so that they can tackle it together with both their brains and their technology to stop this climate change, I guess, from happening. Black Manta makes his way down to Atlantis, in which he steals from them. This results in a bit of a fight between Aquaman and Black Manta, only for Aquaman to realize, nah, this G is a bit more powerful than I remembered, need some help. So he goes and breaks out his little brother. After a few more showdowns, Black Manta then realizes he needs to draw a bit of blood from a royal, so he ultimately steals Arthur Jr., little Aquaman's son, and is about to end him until Aquaman shows up, saving the day, destroying the trident, and Aquaman actually gives Black Manta his hand to be saved, and Black Manta's like, nah, not from you, G. Lets himself go, falling to his death, leaving it a happy ending as Aquaman reveals his kingdom to the surface, working together to kind of stop this climate change and to help each other out. So, in terms of acting, honestly, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, the only good thing, I guess, about this film, he done a good job. I think he brings a lot of his own persona into this character. There were scenes of him, riding his motorbike and drinking his beer. And I think Jason Momoa as a person, that's just his day-to-day life anyway. So it was interesting seeing a lot of that being brought into this Aquaman character, which I think worked well. We have Patrick Wilson, who plays his brother, like little ocean master. And he done alright. Patrick Wilson, I think he's not cut out for these superhero films, personally. Stick to The Conjuring, buddy. We have Yahya Abdul-Mateen too as Black Manta. I don't know. I don't like Black Manta as a villain, personally. I don't think he did a really good job. And then obviously, I don't really want to talk about her, but we do have Amber Heard in this film as Mera. And I don't know what they were trying to do, but her character saved like Aquaman, like I think it was like 2 or 3 times in this film. Like they were almost like trying to give her a redemption. I was like, oh, sit down. Like there was a part where she got like lasered by Black Manta, and I was like, gee, they're killing off in the film, thank God. But then she comes up and saves the day, and I was like, nah, just get this character off the screen, please. No one see this little sponge on here. In terms of acting, it wasn't very powerful, wasn't very strong. Apart from Jason Momoa, he done what he had to do, which was good. Now, pacing of this film, absolute terrible. Honestly, this film here was probably one of the films this year that I was going to walk out of. Now, I only walked out of one film this year, and that was The Nun 2. But this one came close to it. Me and 2 mates that I went to go see it with, we were like, nah, come on. The start of it, I thought, oh, we're going to get like a nice bit of action. Nah. Then we get like, slow bit of action. The action scenes when they came on the screen worked really well, but they weren't there enough, I felt like. And when they were there, they were over like that. And this film here is called Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. We don't even know about the Lost Kingdom until the last 20 minutes. It's just like, you might as well have just called this like Aquaman and his brother adventure. Like, compared to the first Aquaman film, this one just, yeah. All in all, it's not good. It's really a sad way to send off the DCEU. But in a way, it's kind of like, I'm glad it's over. I think clearly you could tell from an audience member that they just really didn't care. The reshoots that they did for this film, they really just filled in big moments that I felt like would have been better to the story and better to the film. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Unfortunately, I didn't want this to be low because I do like Aquaman as a character. I do like Jason Momoa. I know some people were saying, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, it was bad, but I'm going to be tough with it because this movie was supposed to send out the DCEU in a bang, and it didn't hold up. So really broke my heart. But I'm keen to see where we go now in the DC universe, having James Gunn step in and carry. I'm keen. But apart from that, that's my review for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Probably my last review for the year as well. So be kind, love one another. Thank you guys so much for the support you've given me. Ciao.